And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
Ready to go? And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie
First
Freeman.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
First pitch, 7:06.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside. The count now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Out towards left center. Siri squeezes it. And there's one away. Hesung Kim will hit next.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim.
And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So up next, Tony Gonsolin.
The designated hitter, Tony Gonsolin.
Fastball for a strike. The 26-year-old who goes 6'3", 205 pounds, former college outfielder, Tony Gonsolin. And a swing and a miss.
No ball,
2 out, space is empty. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Soto makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Roki Sasaki. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Sasaki, the reigning rookie of the year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. In the air out towards right center. Marsh makes a nice running catch.
Here's
a Mets lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep. first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Marsh makes the play, 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
2 down, bases empty.
Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gets it to first. They get the out on Soto. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after 1. Fourth game of the NLCS. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Senga back to work. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. That's a little bit low. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Vientos whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Just missed. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it. These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way, but if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast booth or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game. Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Hernandez went deep in his most recent game. No score here in the 2nd.
Outside, that's a ball.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. Dodgers go down quietly. Go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Conforto grabs it on the run.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. He was late. Sasaki, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 1 down, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Batting 6th,
and now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Hit in the air, right field. Conforto has this one sized up, and that's the inning. Offense held. Back here at Citi Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Right side, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, base is empty. Got him swinging. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. Four pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez with a homer in his last game.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fought off foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And downstairs. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. It's a bomb. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
One down. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss, strike one. Taylor matched a homer in his last game. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
way
2
upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Good
2
spot
balls,
there, but
2
didn't get
strikes.
the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 out.
Now batting left fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to center his first time. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next for LA, Hesung Kim. And that is out of play. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next is the Dodger DH, Tony Gonsolin. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. Runner aboard to start the inning. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Juan Soto now. Lindor the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And the 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Pete Alonso. Flied to right his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Alonso with some impressive production lately. On the ground to first, could be 2. Freeman tossed to second, and that's 2. For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Betts up with it. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for the
pitcher's duel
Dodgers,
so far. Here's how the
shortstop,
starters have
Mookie
performed
Betts.
up to this point. Senga back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Mookie Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Muncy in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Right through there for a strike.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Caught him looking for the K. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Fourth game of the NLCS.
For the Mets,
and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Vientos in his third season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Ripped on a line, and there's one down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Out to center. Marsh makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swings through that.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Dodgers down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Dodgers go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Mets DH, Tyrone Taylor. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Nimmo at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives will always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez drop step going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Liner to second and picked on the hop. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's foul. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out on the sac bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position with 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga gives way. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Jose
the Mets.
Buto into the game.
Number 70.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Pitch misses. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gratterol also getting ready. That one ripped. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to the left. Bats up with it. And that takes care of Alonso.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Out to short. Bats up with it. To first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Inside ball.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner. Marsh
Up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead late here in game 4. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
High fly ball out to center field. Siri brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, right
The
fielder,
batter will be Michael Conforto. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
Pitching for
Back
Los
now, new
Angeles,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vientos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
POSTSEASON up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor digs in now.
Tyrone Taylor.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall, and that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way.
Now batting,
that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Nimmo now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Swing and a foul out of play. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ballgame. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Gonsolin stands in now and watches strike 1. In for a strike, good slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One ball.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Diaz is just one strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long